Hello people, I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by Char Kirk.
Hi there.
We're going to look at YRF's Sui Dhhaga Made in India, the official trailer with Varun Dhawan and Anushka Sharma. This comes out September 28th. Mark your calendars, as I always recommend, so you don't miss out, and you're there for the very first showing like we're gonna be. So this currently has 494,000 views with 90,000 upvotes and 2,000 downvotes, which means that people are loving the crap out of this trailer. I hope we do too. Let's check this out.
ये जो दीवार पे लटके है ना, ये छज्जू लाल जी, दादा है मेरे। गुजरे जमाने में सिलाई बुनाई का काम था इनका। वहाँ बिजनेस ठप हो गया और यहाँ हमें रोटी के लाले पड़ गए। पर क्या कहें, सब बढ़िया है। और मैं मौजी, जैसा नाम वैसा काम, कुछ भी करवा लो, करूँ तो पूरी मौज के साथ। और ये ममता, रिश्ता तो इसका और मेरा हस्बैंड और वाइफ वाला है, पर शादी से पहले इसे जान ना पाया, और शादी के बाद
ममता राजमा भिगो दियो। ममता धनिया की डायरी कहाँ रखी है? ममता छत से तुलसी तोड़ना चाय के लिए।
पर क्या कहें, सब बढ़िया है।
तेरे जैसे औलाद तो भगवान किसी को ना दे।
Why would they say such a thing?
मालिक पैसे देगा तो थोड़ा तो हंसी ठट्टा करेगा ना।
टोगी बनाते हैं क्या आपको?
पागल हो क्या? तूझ कौन डोगी बनेगा? कभी छत का बंदर, कभी गली का सांड, कभी बाजार का भांड।
इससे अच्छा तो कुछ और ही कर लेते। इतना हुनर तो है आप में, अपना कुछ कर लो, दो पैसे कम कमाते।
पूछो ना भूतनी के मौजी से।
फिर ऐसी बेइज्जती तो होती रोज रोज।
साले कहीं नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी, नंगा घूमियो। पैर की जूती सर पे चढ़ा ली।
एक मिनट, तुम ये तो नहीं करी कि खुद की मशीन यहाँ पे लगाऊं मैं?
नहीं, ये तो आप कह रहे हैं।
हाँ।
बढ़िया है। अगर गालियां ही खानी है तो तालियों की आवाज में तो पड़े। बेवजह जूते खाने का क्या फायदा?
It's beautiful.
कुछ महीनों की तो बात है बाबूजी, थोड़ा काम चल पड़ेगा, सब ठीक हो जाएगा।
अरे इसके काम चलने के इंतजार में अम्मा बाबूजी चल बसेंगे, फिर यहीं बैठे कफन सिलता रहियो।
He has a nice wife.
अब इस बिजनेस को ऐसा सेट करूंगा ना मैं कि मुंह ताकते रह जाओगे आप। अपनी बनाई चीज पर मेड इन चाइना क्यों लिखा?
तो क्या लिखे? गाजियाबाद तो तू खरीदेगा।
अपनी बनाई चीजों पे अपनी बोर्ड लगा के बेचेंगे।
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
कंपनी का नाम क्या रखें?
अब जहाँ के कपड़े बाग का नाम।
सुई धागा मेड इन इंडिया।
Oh.
अब जिंदगी की साइकिल पे तो मारना पड़ेगा पैडल, चाहे मिले या ना मिले मेडल। क्यों जी? सब बढ़िया है।
That seems really sweet.
Yeah, that's a very heartwarming film.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems very inspiring. It really is a great illustration of hard work and what that hard work will eventually lead to. I mean, the great thing is here, they didn't show you the ending. So many trailers these days show you the whole thing. But what you see here is that this guy is kind of thrust into this hard work that he has to, you know, take on because circumstances necessitate that he has to take on hard
Well,
work.
it's not even that he has to. It's like he could stick to doing what he's doing and basically be the butt of all the jokes and just be humiliated, and no one deserves that. It's so great that he has such a supportive and inspiring wife who's like, I believe in you, you can do this. And watching Anushka Sharma cry the way she does, like, I love it. I love a good ugly cry. It made me want to cry.
Well, it just looked real is the
Yeah,
thing.
I was like, oh my god, please stop. I feel so bad for you right now.
I mean, it almost looked as though he just came back from war or something. Like they had
Yeah.
some kind of major separation or something for a long time, and she's seeing him for the first time in a while. You don't know what exactly is informing that moment, but it looks emotional and real. You don't exactly know why he left that job. Like, it looked like he got kicked out of that job.
Well,
because
I
he
don't
messed up
know.
or something.
Because she said to him, why must you act like these animals for their amusement?
Right, it was a confluence of
Right,
things.
and then when he was kicked out, they were like, who do you think you are? You're too big for your boots.
Right, it basically played into her favor unknowingly. Like, what she wanted him to leave, and then he got kicked out, and she's like, okay, this is good. This is a great opportunity for us to do the thing that I want you to do, which is to, pursue your own passion. I think that's great. I mean, films like this are important where, you're showing a supportive wife in the face of hardship who's pushing you to do the thing that you're great at. Normally, you don't actually see that in films. Normally, what you see is the opposite, where you see this guy who's passionate about something and the wife is like, no, give that up. Go get a regular job that can help take care of the family. In this particular instance, it's the in-laws who are kind of jerks. The movie's about being bold as well. Like, taking that chance of being in that open area and offering your skills. I compare that to like musicians here in the States where you just go out into the street and Santa Monica Boulevard and start playing. It's like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, you're in a vulnerable place because people could either love you or they could hate you, and you can make money or you might come back with nothing. What I really like about this though is it kind of reminds me of Rocky in the sense that they're saying it doesn't matter whether you win or you lose, whether you get the medal, first place, whatever. The fact is that you're going for it and that you're trying. And that's the most important thing. So it's like a true underdog story.
I really like the first minute of the trailer, or 30 seconds to a minute, because it was introducing the characters. I mean, it's basically your first act of the movie, right? And I thought it was really cute. You have this couple, I guess it's an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
They don't really know each other that well yet, and he's looking for that opportunity, but things keep coming up. I thought there was something heartwarming about that. It was very innocent and sweet.
He certainly comes across as a very innocent character. Like, he's really happy-go-lucky. He's always like, everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
I feel like his character is someone like you could kind of relate to, where he just wants things to be even keel.
Yeah.
Like, he just wants things to be cool. And I feel like that's kind of why he's subjecting himself to the torture he's dealing with in his work environment, if you can call it that, where it's kind of humiliating, but he doesn't want to, like, upset anybody.
Well, yeah, and he's probably compartmentalized it, made excuses for it, until his wife kind of points out to him, like, hey, that's not cool. That's not okay.
Right, you shouldn't appreciate that. You shouldn't enjoy that. Like,
it's not funny.
Actually, it's funny you should say that, because at one point in the trailer, he's like, it's not, I don't just act like a dog, sometimes I act like a monkey, and I act like these other things. It's cool, it's hilarious. And she's like, no, that's not.
She's more of the, like, reality check person, but also in a very supportive way, like you said, not in a way that's like, no, the reality is that we're never going to succeed. She's like, no, this is our dream. Also, it's a really lovely thing that they're like creating something, and it's also being true to who they are and where they're from. Like, they're not lying, it's genuine, it's made in India. There's something lovely and patriotic about it as well.
That's the extra level in there. There's so many levels in this trailer. It's kind of crazy because it's starting out with just that kind of arranged marriage situation where you have this innocent guy who just wants to get to know the woman he's supposed to spend the rest of his life with, and then the extra layer of, do you accept the abuse that you get in your world? I feel like that's something that a lot of us can relate to, like even in just regular jobs where you've got a boss who treats you like crap. You just kind of take it, you're like, you just laugh it off, whatever is cool. I'm getting my paycheck at the end of the week. As long as I get to get some bread in my stomach and clothes on my back, I think I'll be all right. And we just, everyone's got to put up with a bad boss, right? And then you just kind of make excuses for that. Additionally, you've got the conversation about passion and the pursuit of that. And if you're risk averse, then you generally don't do that. And the wife is pushing him to pursue that, which is another thing. It's like, it brings into question relationships and the dynamic of that and like how you should behave with your partner. Then the last stop is patriotism. It's like made in India. That right there, I relate to very strongly because there are so many things in the States that like nothing's made in the States anymore. And it's very frustrating. Like we're importing, but we don't export so much anymore in terms of manufacturing. That freaks me out. That so much stuff is made overseas instead of here in the States. And like, I support that idea 100%.
One more thing, it was really cool to see Anushka Sharma in this sort of role because I've only ever really seen her in more urban roles. Like she's always come across to me as someone who does those kind of like city girl roles. And in this, she was completely transformed as someone who is maybe a little bit more rural.
Conservative.
Yeah, and conservative.
Traditional.
And traditional and not so glamorous. Like it looked like she was wasn't wearing makeup at all, if anything. She was just so real, and I really like her as an actress.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most real I've ever seen her, but yeah, she's cool. I have to say one more time, like, that moment when he comes running in and she's crying, that moved me. I don't even know what the hell's going on, and it moved me, so.
I so very nearly cried, and I was like, it's just out of context. I see her crying, and I feel her pain, and I'm more like,
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out Achara Kirk on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out other reactions, reviews, and short films, and let us know your thoughts.